Hello all, this is James Johnson, aka Sulfurblade, and I am back here on day 2 of Starcom Nexus. I had a hard time sleeping last night, as my mind was just filled with this game. It was working overdrive. I just couldn't wait to play the game again. So here I am, about to jump on in Starcom Nexus. Amazing game. Put out 4 videos yesterday on it, and I can expect probably another 4 videos today. I shouldn't say 4 hours. I think there's about 6 hours on those 4 hours on those 4 different videos yesterday. And you could probably expect the exact same thing today. This game is amazing, and I don't think I'm going to be able to set it down until I basically clock it. So let's jump on in. So we have our new armored ship, and we want to see if we can go up against the sentry ships. And where can we find a sentry ship? I think here is a good spot to definitely find one for sure. And that's not what we were looking for. Alright, I've been through all of those. Have I been to the green? Yeah, I did recently go there, didn't I? Maybe this is the one I'm looking. Yeah, I think it is. So we've been here. We haven't been to this white dwarf out there, have we? Okay, so we'll go here, look for sentry ship, head over here and head to the white dwarf. Alright, so that white dwarf is not kind, or is this it? Yes. Can we smash this guy? We did it. Which, I'm kind of have mixed feelings about. If they're supposed to be the ultimate bad in the galaxy right now, but there's possibly bigger, stronger factions yet we haven't come across. But if they're supposed to be the ultimate bad, then I'm a little too strong too fast. Which could be the difficulty settings. I'm playing on normal. Maybe I should be playing on a harder difficulty. But, yeah, so far, so good. We'll head down here and then try to go to that white dwarf. Of course, we've got a lot of those ships over here, which... Should we try to fight them? Or no, these are Vendari freighters. If they were the bad guys, they would be in red, right? Because I've now made an enemy of that faction. So those are all friendlies then. Okay, off we go to the big white dwarf out here. What will we find when we bravely go nowhere? Man has gone before. At least I can still pretend to enjoy old-fashioned Star Trek. Sadly, the new Trek is going to hell. Seems to be a culture war that wants to just destroy everything that I grew up on. I mean, even cartoons I grew up with have been completely wrecked. Like Thundercats. The new Thundercats is an embarrassment. It's I don't know. So the original Thundercats probably weren't the best moral compass type cartoon back in, when I was young, but they certainly didn't. They certainly did not insult my intelligence as a kid. The new Thundercats just insult kids' intelligence. I think most kids, even a 2-year-old kid, would be insulted by whatever this garbage is that they have on the screen now. It's terrible. Doctor Who's gone to crap. Star Trek's gone to crap. Star Wars has gone to crap. I mean, what is happening with our culture? Why can't people leave well enough alone? Why can't Hollywood leave well enough alone? Why do they have to politicize everything and throw freaking identity politics into everything? I'm just sick of it. Anyway, let's forget thinking about that and just think about the game. That's why I play these goddamn things, right? So we're coming up on this first planet. Hopefully it's got lots of nice goodies for us. No anomalies there. Which planet should I head to next? Probably this one. It's a pretty gas giant. Nothing there. So far we're 0 for 3. And we have an anomaly. Send the away team down. Rising ocean levels have erased most evidence of this planet's civilization. Atop a high plateau, a slowly corroding radio telescope array is one of the few remaining artifacts. The civilization's tech level suggests that there's probably not much to learn here, but the array contains some useful minerals. Try to restart the array. Yeah, why not? It takes some engineering effort to come up with a power supply compatible with the old telescope, but eventually the team restarts the system. The only technical data recovered are some very out-of-date orbit observations of little value. There is a confusing document fragment that talks about trying to track something that has passed through the ears of Mixtar into the Great Nothing. It's unclear what that could mean. Perhaps the universal translator has gotten confused by corrupted data? Maybe I should have taken the titanium. We got a ringed planet. No anomalies, so this system was pretty much a bust. We haven't really explored this system yet. Alright, we'll head back down here. Whoa. That looks pretty funky. Yeah, this was where all the sentry things were. Maybe I should pass by the star. I might be something with the star that'll give me some research points. Nope, this system was pretty much a complete waste. I may not have gone over here. I have been there. No, I might have to check out that blue main sequence there. I don't want to miss anything. I want to be somewhat meticulous about this. So I think I will. Do I finish up here backtrack to here, go take care of that blue main sequence, and then jump over here? Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Though I think I might be getting a little cocky trying to take on all these ships that are over here. But this has me interested in the big propeller blade on the screen that's evidently protecting that planet. Evidently have an itchy trigger finger. That was a pretty wicked laser beam thing. Cutting laser. They're not wanting to engage. Interesting. Are their sensors really not that good? I don't want to fight them both at once. go heal up. Reinforced armor. This shattered armor fragment shows an incredible ability to redistribute energy from damage. Concentrated areas of this armor will be very hard to penetrate. Well, this is where we fix that water purification thing, right? The team gathers the minerals the machine has separated and enjoys refreshing, filtered, clear water. They swear it tastes better than the recycled water in their envirosuits. Is this just going to make me gold and platinum over and over? Clean out the intake, but let the machine continue operating? If so, that's kind of cool. Oh, that's a Saurian Explorer. Maybe I can transfer. Some gold into something. Maybe some more adamantine? Leave me a few gold left over. Let's go with this. Okay, good. It's another thing I have to remember to do. Let's head back and get that shielding technology now that I have all the adamantine. During a brief intermission between bursts of the spinning pulsar, the team hurriedly investigates a cluster of artificial debris. On close inspection, it is clearly the remnants of an advanced drive system. Its adamantine shield kept the most important technical elements intact. The plating is badly melted, but the lettering Arcom Morningstar is still visible on an inside panel. Plus 10 adamantine. Return to the ship. Alright, there's one more planet to explore here. We want to stay well clear of the spinning pulsar. Send the away team down. From orbit, a blinking array of lights is visible, flashing out a series of mathematical patterns. After splashdown, the team discovers that these patterns are being generated by colonies of bioluminescent organisms. The team's xenoculture expert has the bright idea of connecting the lander's camera and landing lights to the universal translator, allowing communication with these biolumes. The biolumes have spent the past 2 centuries trying in vain to communicate with the great pulsing light that regularly measures time and bombards their oceans with life-giving gamma rays. While disappointed that the survey team are not emissaries from the pulse, they readily agree to a friendly exchange of information. They are a remarkably sophisticated culture, considering that they have never developed a single tool. Their mathematics and philosophy could be taught at Starcom Academy. Alright, I need to backtrack to check out this blue main sequence we evidently haven't been to. Cargo ship. What's all this shooting going on here? Oh, Sarids are engaging. I want to see this. Send down the away team. Sensors detect an indistinct anomalous reading beneath the surface of the waves. Surface conditions on this part of the planet make for dangerous conditions. Send them diving. I know I'm not supposed to use the comms during a survey for idle chatter, but can we name this phenomenon continental drift racing? The anomaly turns out to be a tremendous amount of geothermal energy being unleashed as one of this planet's continents slides beneath another in a subduction zone. Continents are moving at an incredible rate for continents of 5 meters per day. Sure. Go ahead. Name it that. William T. Riker, my XO is not. Send down the away team. The architecture of these ruins is immediately recognizable as that of the servants of the fallen gods. The team previously encountered. Careful sifting through the ruins reveals that the hidden redoubts was reached by sailing due west from Typhoon. Given the context, it seems likely that this is the culture's interpretation of celestial navigation, but no clue is given as to where or what Typhoon is. From a high altitude, the location of the anomaly shows the clear markings of an old impact crater. The team sets the lander down on the eroded lip. A search of the large crater reveals modest amounts of titanium of an artificial origin, but nothing else of interest. The core of this gas giant is registering neutrino emissions, consistent with the deuterium fusion, despite being not being nearly massive enough for stellar nucleosynthesis. It is possible that the giant's core has shirolite acting as a catalyst. There are definitely some situations where they need to do some, I don't know, grammatical fixings. Seem to be a lot of Saurids in this particular region. Alright, we haven't been down here. We haven't continued on into there. We have been to here. We think it might have been like the home base of the insects. So we need to go visit here. We've gathered all this adamantine. It's time to deliver it and save the good people of that poor planet. Alright, that should be just about the right course, I think. So we've got several of these missions that are kind of building up. Just found that the secret base is due west of Typhon. Assuming this is a celestial navigation reference, we just need to figure out where Typhon is. We should try to find more of these temples. Old. It gives me a headache. And explain. Someone for the failure. ... The choice. ... Choose the latter. ... Everything went mad. ... Start over. ... It wanted. ... It was a good idea. ... To trust. They tried. ... We're too fallible and too here in the first place. Whom I trust, shot at fixing. Radiation at all its planets in the star. I remember. Someone else remembers as well. In deep underground. After going to set up the Lightwave 2, message eventually finds make things right. Alright, so there's definitely a bit of a mystery brewing. And this is going to be a bit of a longer cruise. But we are a very heavily armored battlecruiser, and we are managing to pull out 41.9 AU, which isn't too bad, I'd say, for the amount of armor we have on the ship. Granted, if this was real space and real science, we would continue to be accelerating as there's no resistance in space, and as long as I keep pumping out energy, I'm going to keep going faster and faster. So yeah, we wouldn't have stopped at 41.9 AU. We would continue to climb if this was real space. This has me thinking about ways of propelling a ship in space. If there was a way we could continually generate force, we could technically go somewhere. Of course, there's solar sails, but how much solar radiation are you going to pick up in deep space when you're far away from a star? I'm thinking something like plants, like a plant reaction, almost like a fart. There's got to be some sort of growable, sustainable plant combination that would create an expulsion of waste. This is just me theorizing here, but I think we could somehow create a hydroponics bay that could propel a ship. I have this feeling, though I might just be crazy. Go on down, let's save this planet. Using the adamantine and some expertise from the team's engineers, they are able to repair the generator. As promised, the inhabitants share the generator's technical schematics with the team. And that is what we came so far out of the way to get. Which I believe we have now unlocked shields, so pretty awesome. So this part of the game probably isn't the most exciting, but how often are you really going to have to travel to these far-flung locations you've already been to deliver 55 adamantine in order to get a cool technology? Probably. This probably isn't something that happens regularly in the game, right? In fact, it's only happened this once, so this is pretty much the largest flight that I've had to make in the game. And is it really that time-consuming? 3-4 minutes? I mean, I can think of some Eve gate jumping, trying to travel to Jeter or something like that from wherever you might be stationed, just to go pick up some random commodity that you couldn't buy in your local market, or it was just far too expensive at your local market, which could take a hell of a lot more time of your gaming day than this. So I can deal with this. I'm wondering if someone in the game has traveled through every single grid square, attempting to find every single thing there is to find in the game. Just saying. I'd probably be the type of person to do it. And I think you could do it AFK. You could leave your ship flying at night and go to sleep or whatever. And then if you do discover something, you'll at least see it on the map, right? And we've arrived at the gateway. So I could jump down here and do this now, or I could run back. I think I'm going to jump down here because I don't feel like I really have accomplished that much to go back to base yet. A Chittick battlecruiser, huh? That sounds ominous. There's a whole whole lot of stuff down here. Oh, that's not a Chittick. Cobalt. I don't really think there's anything particular I need from you guys. Quite the battle, and our buddy there got involved. It looked like. A cargo ship. I vowed to not kill those. Oh, I've evidently surveyed this. Send the away team down. A fine pale green powder dusts a wide plain on this rocky planet. Mineral analysis reveals that it contains adamantine at 1 part per 8 million. Even at those levels, it's well worth the team's time to collect and refine the dust. By connecting the lander's exhaust system to a makeshift centrifuge, the engineer is able to greatly speed up the process. 4 adamantine. No surface anomalies. Didn't mean to go in that. Great, has all this respawned? That's a sentinel. Nothing here, it looks like. Time to head back to base. The research chief would like to talk to us. This drive you found with the Morningstar markings is very advanced. We don't have anything like that in the fleet. Maybe it's a top secret new drive that might explain how it got here? Trust me, it's not. I have connections at the highest levels of Starcom research. I might not know about every research project, but I'd know about something this big. Can we use it to get home? No, first, unless you've been holding out on us, we don't even know which way home is. Second, the way this device works seems like it would be limited to relatively short distances, maybe across a sector at most. I'll need some time to look at it more carefully, but this seems like something worth my attention. I'll let you know if and when I have some practical information. In light of your recent encounters with these Sentinels and the other hostiles, both research and engineering agree that we're not prepared for serious attack on the station. Lieutenant Xiang has drawn up plans for some station modifications. We've already scrapped some redundant systems, but we still need you to bring in some resources. 200 titanium and 50 neutronium. If you haven't done so yet, be sure to research armor modules. They'll help protect our critical systems. Alright, we're on it. Is there anything else? Yeah, we could use more crew. So 50 neutronium and 200 titanium. I currently have a lack of neutronium for that, but I do have the titanium. Oh, and I want to check out research. Especially around shields. There we are. Wonder how much energy these things use. I think I'm going to need my reactors working as much as they can. As if I'm going to be adding shields to the energy drain. I'm just assuming shields are going to be an energy drain. A big one. That is an assumption, I could be wrong. But I want to be prepared for it if they are. How big is... Shield generator is going to take what? What is that? Platinum. 125 platinum and 50 adamantine. Well, it's going to be a little while till I have that, I think. Well, okay then. I have superpower energy and well, not as much to drain it. What could I could probably add a couple more plasma turrets to the mix. A little more firepower, I guess, couldn't hurt anything. Alright, a little more firepower. Let's hold down that firepower button. Interesting. I'm draining the energy more than I expected to. How about with all energy draining things going? Huh. Not sure I like that. I might have to get another reactor on this bad boy. This broken drive you brought us? It's definitely not something Starcom is anywhere near developing, but it uses a number of techniques that I've seen used in the fleet. Regardless of its provenance, this opens up a new area of propulsion research for us. Is there anything else? Have you checked out that pottery we brought? I'll let you get back to your research. Interesting. Alright, it was the reactor I was considering. Right, I still have enough titanium for the upgrade. We need to gather some neutronium. Let's see how this does. Will this provide enough power for the ship? We're holding steady. Good deal. I like that. And with everything functioning, we have a slight drain, but not too bad of a drain. Alright, I can live with where we're at. I think the Byzantium, or whatever the first ship that we started off next to, would be jealous of our prowess now. Big Johnson is truly becoming a Big Johnson. So, this is probably a good spot to save the game and to put a cut in this episode. Everyone, this is Starcom Nexus. Awesome game. Loving the heck out of it. Definitely recommend it for anyone who sees these videos. Anyway, I'm Jaames Johnson, aka Sulfurblade. This is my content. Hopefully you're enjoying it. If so, please leave a like and subscribe. And until the next time, all, peace.